Hi, and welcome back. So many of us, me included, take a break from our normal routine over the December holidays. A break from waking up early, a break from training, a break from work, the list goes on and on. But how do you get back on track as quickly as possible after taking a break? I know a lot of people are going back to work this week after either enjoying some well-deserved time off, or maybe you've been working from home for the last 18 to 24 months and are having to go back into the office, which is totally throwing your routine off. There's no magic way to get back on track. I wish there was, but there's not. So while my stories and posts may look like I jump right back into my routine, what they don't capture is the debate in my head every morning when that alarm goes off, deciding if I'm going to get out of bed now or not, or me standing in front of my fridge, staring at the leftover cheesecake I had, sitting right next to the salad, trying to figure out which one I'm going to have for lunch. Cheesecake is my absolute favorite. So here are the few things that I've done since the holidays to help set myself up for success when it comes to getting back on track. First of all is sleep. Now, on this one, I'm usually pretty good about going to bed at the same time each night, even on the weekends and vacations. What does change is when I wake up. I do use my weekends to get a little bit of extra sleep or rest as I do my vacations. But when I do that for an extended period of time, just flipping the switch is not possible and my schedule is definitely thrown off. So I find that by slowly moving my alarm time back to the time I usually wake up when I work from the office is very helpful. Depending on how far off I am, I'll move my wake up time anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes every couple days to get back to my usual wake up time. By making the change slowly over a couple days instead of all at once, my body doesn't feel as thrown that first day I'm back in the office because I've been slowly adjusting back to my normal routine. Evening routine. I don't know where I would be without my evening routine. I depend on it so heavily to make sure that I get everything done that I can to make the next morning run as smoothly as possible. It's one of the first things I definitely let go of when I have a vacation or a break. So it's been I've been spending time in this last week or so getting back into my evening routine, including making sure the kids are back in their routine because they definitely get out of it as well. I use my evenings to set my next day up for success, and that's key to being able to hit the ground running the next morning with minimal stress. Next is my morning routine. This is how you start your day. This is, for me, a very consistent process. I try to do the same things every morning, which makes them less stressful. Of course, when I'm on vacation or if I'm working from home or on the weekends, I have a different routine than I would on a day that I'm going to work from the office. So to get back on, track here, I do try to go back to my office routine, even if I'm working from home, just to help my body get ready, get my mind working again on the things that I need to do on those mornings. For me, the key part of getting my training done, my triathlon training, is making sure I get it done first thing in the morning. So that's one of those things I make sure I get in there so that I can get myself and my body back to feeling as normal as possible. Next is food prep. Also something that I tend to totally let go of, even especially when I'm working from home because I have more time here in the house. But I don't have that time when I'm working from the office usually. So what I have started to do with this week is I planned on Thursdays, I tend to plan out my meals for the family for the next week. Make sure that grocery shopping gets done on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever it is we have time. And I make sure that Sunday night and afternoon, I'm doing the vast majority of the prep work. By getting all that prep work done up front at the beginning of the week and cooking food on Sunday nights that will then lead to us having easy to use and reheat leftovers during the week, it makes my week go so much more smoothly. I also tend to pack all my lunches on Sundays, which is usually a salad, and get anything else ready that I might need food-wise. Lastly is enjoy your time off. So many people dread going back to work and end up spending the end of your vacation or your break focusing on what you have to do when you when you go back to work. And you forget that you still have that little bit of time off. Or in my case, a little bit more time working from home. Enjoy that extra time with your family and your friends. For me personally, I try to plan something fun to do one of the last days of any break that I have, because it forces me to focus on that fun activity with my family instead of on what is going to happen the following day. Do I sometimes feel a little out of beat the next day when I go back to work? Of course I do. I've been away for an extended time, even maybe just a long weekend. But I never regret getting that extra time in with the family or my friends because I always have fun. Now, I'd love for you to comment below on what you do to get back on track after you've taken an extended break from work.